I am completely unhinged. I went to the grocery store, and while standing in line, I was trying to guess who voted against my rights. And I couldn't guess anymore. I was out of guesses. Because you're like sheep in wolf's clothing. And I just wanted to scream, who the fuck here voted against my motherfucking rights? Didn't know. Mostly because my fucking throat hurt.
Just in case there was any confusion or you just needed a reason to block me today, I voted for Kamala. Reading is political. I support women's rights. I support LGBTQ rights. And if you voted for Trump, you're a bad person.
Attention, Trump supporters, you are directly responsible for everything that happens now. No more blaming Hillary, Obama, or Biden. This is all yours now. All of his nasty, stupid, petty bullshit that Trump does, that belongs to you. Cheers.
This is to President Biden and Kamala Harris. You have a limited amount of time left in office. So I want you, if you possibly can, to write an executive order that says that if anyone in the Congress or Senate knowingly covers up a crime that is committed by another member of the Congress or the Senate, Speaker of the House or anything like that, wink, wink, that they can be held liable for said crime. Wink, wink.
Because I do think the general public and the media are severely underestimating Kamala's skill set. I don't know if that's on purpose or what, but that's what I am holding on to, is that she's smart and they're building their case against Trump. And that's why they gotta wait. So I will tag you in that video or send it to you and try to just relax.
Okay, this message is for the Trump supporters in the comment section. Not just mine, but any comment section that you've been asked to stay out of. And it's not even stay out of it. It's just that we're done with you. I don't want to fight with you. It's too late for that. I don't care about your opinions. I never have. I don't want to hear your bullshit anymore. The lies you guys spew, the reasonings you guys give. Like, we don't give a fuck. Just go make your own little community together where you guys can all praise your cult leader daddy and leave us the fuck alone. Don't come to us when you need anything. Don't ask us, what do you mean, what is the tariff? What do you mean, what is Project 2025? You're on your own. Like, that means you're on your own. On social media, in real life, in your churches, wherever the fuck you guys gather. We're done with you. Fuck off.
This is about Rachel Maddow taking the 7-figure pay cut. She didn't do anything wrong. All she did was take a pay cut in order to stay on TV, to keep giving us information. She has her money, you know, her and her wife are set, I'm sure. But she's a true journalist, and that's why she's staying, I think. I think she knows that it's got to be done. Somebody has to be out there that's trustworthy. Her and Lawrence O'Donnell are the only ones I'll even listen to. Chris Hayes, yes, to him too. But the other two in the morning, it's a joke. And since they're hemorrhaging money, they probably came to her and said, okay, we're going to have to let you go, or can you take a cut, or whatever. She's one of the highest paid journalists on TV because she is so trustworthy, and because she just gives the facts, and she's so educated, and she brings in viewers because of that, right? So no, she didn't do anything wrong.
No one is immune to this kind of pipeline. And sure, we could create another network, but MSNBC has the name recognition already. Many people will just stay with MSNBC because it has the name recognition. And I think this thread is right. It has to be bought by someone like Mark Cuban, Dolly Parton, Oprah, Melinda Gates, maybe even Jeff Bezos' ex-wife. Yeah, there are things that aren't great about MSNBC, but if we lose it, we are in deep trouble. We have to save what we have and then make it better. Not hand the reins over to Musk and let him do to it what he did to Twitter. I no longer think anything that comes out of Musk's mouth is a joke. It is a plan.
I do not care who really won or really lost the election. It has nothing to do with the point that I am making. Would it have been nice for the person who won to be the one who's not going to make my life way more difficult as a multiply marginalized person? Yeah, I would have really liked that. But that's not what happened. And I'm not sitting here saying, oh, she really won, because the truth is, it doesn't matter to the point that I'm making. If a student were to cheat on a math test, even if they really would have gotten 100 on that math test, but they cheated, they still cheated. Cheating is wrong. Am I saying for certain that he cheated? No, I can't. I can't do a forensic audit from my apartment. But what I am looking at is very clear signs that there is a possibility that manipulation happened. What I'm seeing is that we need further attention on this data. Because, I don't know, when a lying cheater tells me he's a lying cheater and says he's gonna lie and cheat, I take him at face value. Maybe that's crazy, I don't know.
So, every time I feel my anger over the results of the election starting to subside, and I start feeling like I can maybe lead with compassion and think with compassion, I will inevitably read the stupidest fucking take from that orange taint of a man and reach levels of anger I haven't reached before over him and over everybody who voted for him. And I fear this is going to be a cycle that I will not be able to get myself out of. And that may just be the Aries inside of me just coming out. Or that may just be an excuse I'm trying to find. But regardless.
So if Elon Musk buys MSNBC, we're cooked, okay? Because they only won the election due to the mass amount of alt-right influencers, podcasters, Fox News, and Elon Musk buying Twitter and turning it into an alt-right pipeline. Do you guys understand that this is one of our biggest news broadcasters? And if he buys it, it's literally over. Now, a lot of our news channels take middle-of-the-road approaches, and that's why the right is so mad, because they want it to be right-leaning. And if it isn't right-leaning, then it's left-wing propaganda. And Elon Musk will take the channel and turn it into another alt-right pipeline. This is huge. This is really bad. Our news outlets already don't do enough when it comes to holding these people accountable. We didn't see them report enough on Donald Trump's atrocities. They don't hold him accountable in interviews and don't pressure questions on him. So it's really frustrating to see this play out. We really need someone on our side to buy MSNBC, because if they bought it, it would literally spell out disaster. Anyways, my name is Mercedes Chandler. Give me a follow or you won't see my face again. Thanks, bye.
Can someone explain to me why the right is so obsessed with the border and immigrants? Because I can tell you right now, I do not think about immigrants or the border as much as they do. I could care less if immigrants want to come here. I mean, if we look at it, we're all immigrants. This is Native American land, in case we forgot. But why do they care so much? Is it because it's raising costs? Actually, it's lowering costs, because who do you think does the farming? Who works in the fields? Who builds your homes? Who works for low wages so you can go out to your restaurant weekly? Who do you think does that?
You guys want to know what a really good diet is? Finding out that all your family and some of your friends voted not only against their own interests, but yours, your children, their own children. Yeah. It's enough to make you sick. It's enough to make food revolting. But, you know, at cheaper gas prices, right?
If I see you posting 2025 is going to be my year, I know exactly who you are.
Just a reminder, my batlings, the time has come to be gayer and more belligerent. Be louder. Take up more space. They want us gone? That's not gonna happen.
I just don't get why we can't have Trump and Kamala both be president, and then Kamala is only president to the Kamala supporters, and then Trump is only president to the Trump supporters. And then, we can find ways to identify one another, so then only the Kamala supporters get the Kamala's policies. I just feel like that would be way more fair, and I don't know why we haven't thought of it before. I don't know.
How are they so fucking dumb? How are they so fucking dumb?